New Dark Elixir spells, better artificial intelligence for the heroes, and a second air sweeper. Let's see it all in action in today's episode. Welcome fellow Clashers to Clash of Clans Attacks, and yes, I'll admit I'm a little excited. The update has dropped. It is live in the game, and we've got gameplay, some replays right here, and we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to look at a Titan League player, that is Raukoi from Lost Phoenix, coming in with the air attack, and notice he's using these balloons to lure out that clan castle troops. The witches are out, and that means, yes, he's got a poison spell, and here comes poison right on top of those clan castle troops, and look how quickly they go. In a flash, every single troop is gone. Yes, indeed, the days of small troops like witches and wizards in the clan castle may become a thing of the past with these new Dark Elixir spells. So in from the bottom of the base come the Lava Hounds and the balloons. There are the first two rage spells. You notice he's got another rage. He brought 4 rage spells, a freeze spell, and that poison spell. So beginning with the very first post-update replay that we've seen, we are definitely going to see a wide variety and opportunity to use a different arrangement of spells in every type of attack. It's going to be a lot of fun to see that happen. And here comes Raukoi at only 25%, but you'll notice he didn't drop his minions yet. So it's not as bad as it looks. The minions have got a lot of structures that they're going to be able to clear out on their own. So he's going to just very patiently wait and watch them work their way up from 25%, and we'll see how close he can get to that first star for 50% as these minions work on all of these unprotected structures. And you can see one of the expos and one of the inferno towers is down in the center, so that is going to allow those minions to get in and get those very important storages out of the way, and that should help clear the path for the attacking heroes to try to get in and grab the second star for the town hall. So we just have to wait a little bit longer. Here come the wall breakers, and as we watch them in action, we have to note that there was just a maintenance break that switched the wall breaker artificial intelligence back to the way it was pre-update. So the behavior you're seeing here was actually before the maintenance break. This was the quote-unquote new and improved wall breaker behavior. Now technically it should behave about the same as you see here, but you never know. Sometimes they will go off to an enclosure that's already open, to a stray wall, to an empty enclosure, but I think it's probably good in the long run. The AI has been changed back because we did see some strange behavior under the new artificial intelligence. So the heroes are moving in, and they're going to have to deal with that Barbarian King first. 46% damage, so Raukoi really dependent upon these heroes to grab both stars. There goes the Queen right on the Town Hall. Now that probably not really a change because that Town Hall only 3 spaces from the wall. So either way, pre or post update, that Queen is going after the Town Hall. Her Royal Cloak gets her the Town Hall, and there's 50% for the second star. So a solid attack from Raukoi. Our first post update replay showing multiple aspects of the new features in Clash of Clans. Yet, still only a whopping 4 trophies for Raukoi, so the problems of trophy hunting not alleviated yet. That, I think, is going to take a few more months before we see a change from the top down. So we move on to an attack replay from Thomas of Lost Phoenix. And although this was conducted under those temporary new wallbreaker artificial intelligence rules, watch closely right here as these wallbreakers head towards that open enclosure. Now this is a situation that can still occur even after the artificial intelligence has been reverted to pre-update. And it really comes down to the distance you deploy those wall breakers from the opening to the wall. There's a certain tolerance where if it's far enough away, they'll go for a new opening. If it's close enough to the first one, they will go through it. So it's really something that you have to get used to with deploying those wall breakers. In this case, the wall breakers were going through that opening no matter what. Now take a look at the Town Hall enclosure. Watch the poison spell dropped right on the Queen's throne. And check that out. A big difference between a poison spell and a lightning spell. The poison spell with that slowing effect, you don't have to be as precise as you did with a lightning spell because you're trying to predict the path of those clan castle troops and skeleton traps as well. And that poison, very effective, gets those units out of the way. Now he does have to deal with that level 5 dragon. Thomas's Archer Queen has wandered off to the left away from the town hall, but that's to be expected. It's not a change. She is a ranged attacker, so she's going after the next closest accessible structure, which does end up leading her off to the left, which we can see happen sometimes. Eventually, though, the dragon comes out after her, and she's going to deal with that dragon quickly. But in the meantime, it looks like the Town Hall pretty much out of reach at this point. 43% damage, but again, with this base design, we are seeing those golems going around on the left-hand side, and that is helping to protect the remaining units, wizards, the archers, the minions that haven't yet been deployed, and that is going to help Thomas get to that 50% 1-star. There, the last couple of ground units going down. 49%, get one more structure out of the way, and there is the star for 50%. So Thomas able to save this attack, although he wasn't able to get that Town Hall down. And 5 trophies for a Titan 2 League player. Next, we move on to a replay from Smiley Miles 24, and now this replay has an interesting phenomenon that takes place that's not really related to the update, but I still do get a lot of questions about it, and that is, watch the clan castle deploy. We saw 1 wizard and 1 archer leave the clan castle, so we only have to assume that whatever else is in there cannot attack air units. Most likely, I'm guessing it would be a golem. And now as those units converge, the splash damage from the balloons and those minions take down the clan castle, and that means that the golem is gone. It is no longer able to come out and attack, and when Smiley deploys her heroes, the golem is not a factor, or whatever else it possibly could have been. Maybe 6 balloons that would have come out of there, because they would not have deployed after air units. But either way, we'll see that as Smiley wraps up this attack, 44%, she's going for hopefully at least the 1-star, maybe outside shot of that Town Hall. You can see what she's done here is very safely deploy the king by himself, just to try to make sure that you can grab that 1st star, and then a last-ditch effort, a Hail Mary pass on the Town Hall with the queen. So there's the king working his way to 50%, 49%, 1 more structure, there it goes. So there's the 1st star for 50%. And now as the king goes down, look at the bottom of the screen, here comes the queen, but she is going to wander off to the right after that gold storage, which kind of makes sense. Also, the Town Hall 4 spaces from the wall, so really not much of a chance at all that she's going to get to it. The Archer Queen is going to go down, and there is a last-second poison spell. Thank you, Smiley, for trying that out. Very cool to see the limited amount of damage that a maximum level poison spell can do to that Archer Queen. So the attack wraps up with 1 star, but a huge 12 trophies on a 36+ offer for Smiley Miles. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this new update and the gameplay from it. Now, as we speak, I am in the clouds. I haven't had a chance to attack a single time post-update, but hopefully soon I will have some news on the quest to 5,000. We've got a couple of players that are super close, within 20 trophies. We also have our own glider who is well past 4,800. So thanks again for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and favorite. Check out my other episodes, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, it's time for some poison earthquake heist on the gym box.